Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been long since I posted a video. I want to say Happy New Year to you guys. Just like you can see in the thumbnail, it talks about 5 moral lessons I learned from reading this book. So I've read this book and it's my second time reading this book. The first time I was unable to complete it, but the second time I tried reading this book, I was able to complete it. And here are 5 lessons that I've learned. I wrote it down in this book, and I will try to make the video as short as possible. So I'll just go straight to the point, right? So the first thing I learned from this book was pay yourself first, 10% of your income. So this book talked about the importance of paying yourself first because when you receive your salary, if you're a salary earner or if you're a businessman or businesswoman and you literally earn profit from your business and you pay yourself or you take from it, you notice that you're going to start allocating money for your house rent, for data, for food, for children's school fees, for everything, but you forget putting yourself first. You have little or nothing for your savings. So what this book teaches is you have to pay yourself first. You have to see yourself as important as other things. In fact, you have to see yourself as more important than any other thing, right? Pay yourself first. Like it must not be less than 10%. So if you're earning 100,000 naira, once you receive that money, 10,000 naira from that money should be in your savings account. So how we can make it more realistic or feasible to us that are in Africa, Nigeria, you can transfer the money to your PiggyVest account, a lock account. You can put the money in money market mutual fund. Just put it in an account that you will not have access to it, right? Let the money compound. Every month you're saving 10% of what you earn. Every month you're saving 10% of what you earn. If you want me to make a video on how to where to put this 10% of what you earn, and tell me in the comment section and I'll definitely answer that. So what the principle says is save 10%. It must not be less than 10%. You can do more. If you have the power to do 20%, if you have the power to do 25, 30%, 50%, as much as you can do, but it should not be less than 10%. So imagine you saving 10% of what you earn. Let's say you have 100,000 naira salary. By a year, you already have 120,000 naira to yourself. And that money, if the book teaches you the principle that the money you have now, that one is your own. Nobody has right to that 120,000 naira. It's not like the one that, oh, this one is for rent, that one is for this. That is your own money to yourself. Do you understand? One thing that does people who earn money or salary earners is that they don't have money to themselves. They don't have money that you can say, this is my own. Either this money is for this or that money, the money is for that. Like one or the other is going to take that money from you. So make sure you pay yourself first and keep 10% of what you earn. The second thing is invest your savings into something profitable. So the book don't only just tell you that you should save 10% of what you earn because you know that saving cannot compound or build wealth, right? So saving can compound over time, but it cannot compound in order to build the wealth that you want because the desire of every person, especially people who are financially literate and who want to grow their income, is to build wealth, to be financially free, to be financially independent. So that's where putting that money that you have saved into a profitable investment comes in play. So look for something that you can put that money. So let's say you've saved 120K for the whole year. Now look at what can I put this money into that will yield more money. Are you going to put it inside? Are you going to invest in stocks? Are you going to invest in money market mutual funds? Are you going to invest in the business? Are you going to invest in one thing or the other, right? Like in the book, the man literally invested in gold, right? So look for what can you invest in that would increase this money. So if it was 150,000 naira, you will now have 150,000 naira. Something that will give you interest, something that's going to pay you dividend, right? So that's what the book teaches you. So that money you're saving is not just for you to save, it's for you to save with the purpose of investing to be able to increase your source of income, right? So that's the second thing. Now, the third thing is seek counsel before investing your money or invest in something that you have expertise in. So this point complements the second point, right? Because the second point tells you to invest into something profitable. But this point tells you before you invest into something profitable, make sure that you have seek counsel. Don't go and invest in a Ponzi scheme that you don't have knowledge about. Don't go and invest in like Nigeria will call it MMM. Don't go and invest in anything you're not sure of, right? Invest in something that you're sure of. Invest in something that maybe you have expertise in, right? Something that you are good at. Some maybe your business. Maybe it's something that you know that okay, this is a valid something, right? Secure your money, secure your income. Don't let the money you worked hard to save go down the drain, right? So make sure you are able to be accountable for your money, right? So ask yourself that thing you want to invest in, how valid is it? How real is it? Hope it's not a scam. Do your research. Make sure you seek counsel from people who are knowledgeable about that field. Don't go and if you want to invest in stocks now. That's the area of finance. You're not going to go and meet the market someone to ask how much should I invest in stocks. No, it doesn't make any sense. So you meet someone who is already who is in the financial sector to ask, okay, what kind of stock should I invest in, right? So seek counsel from people who are experts in that field, or invest in something that you're already knowledgeable or you're expert in, right? Now, the fourth point is reinvest back the profits of your investment. Now, this is something that I did not used to do. Like I've started saying I used to save, I used to make sure that I invest my money. But when my money now gives me interest, I'll literally like eat the interest. So the books like will teaches you that when you now reap the fruit of your labor, when you get your interest, when you get your dividend, don't eat that dividend, don't eat that interest. Reinvest that interest back into that same business or back into that same thing that gave you that money, right? So let me say you invested 100,000 naira into money market mutual funds and you get your interest of, let me say, 20 to 30%. That percent, that interest percentage, reinvest it back. Even if it's not into money market mutual fund, maybe into a savings account that will give you another interest, right? So the goal is like you're trying to make your money work for you. You're trying to make your money to become a slave that will work for you, that will produce income, that will keep working for you. You know how there is a boss and he has slaves that are working for him. That's how you want your money to be your slave that will work for you. So even when you get the your dividend, you get interest from your business, from your investment, that profit you're getting should be put back into that venture that gave you that money or into other profitable venture that would end up giving you more money. So the thing is more like what starve yourself the gratitude, right? Avoid instant gratification. So just put back the money back into what gave you that profit or into a better thing that can give you more profit. Now, the last but not the least is if you have a debt, the book teaches you a way to come out from debt. So it says that, okay, now it teaches you about the 10% that you need to pay yourself first. So you allocate 10% of your income into your paying yourself first. Now you take 70% of your income, 70%, carry down 70% of that your income and put it for your normal expenses. So your day-to-day, your needs, your wants, share everything that you need to use to take care of yourself. Now, since you have a debt, you are left with 20%. So use that 20% on a monthly basis to pay your debt. So that's the principle the book teaches to be able to use to come out from debt. So if you have a debt, you use the 10, 70, 20% through. 10% paying yourself first, 70% for your own basic needs, and 20% to sort out your debts. So that is what I learned from this book. The next book I'm reading right now is Talk Like Ted. So like this is the next book I'm reading right now. And when I'm done reading this book, I'll literally come and tell you guys what I've learned from this book, right? So me telling you what I've learned from this book doesn't mean you should not read the book on your own. It just makes you, okay, just in case you are delaying to read the book for a time, maybe you can have something doing or so you can have some basic knowledge that you can use to practice and implement in your life that will help you improve and become a better version of yourself. So subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more updates like this and tell me what other video would you love me to educate you about, even if it's not in the area of book, in the area of business, in the area of finances, in the area of marketing, in the area of whatsoever. What are your questions? Ask in the comment section and I'll definitely make a video around that. Thank you so much for sticking by to the end. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification icon so you get notified when I drop and upload a video. Thank you so much. Should I see you by this time next week? Take good care of yourself.